Greetings from the Saltair Inn. This is on the West Street Historical District in Bar Harbor. These are innkeepers, Matt and Kristi Losquadro. Am I pronouncing that right?
Losquadro.
Losquadro, missed an R. And you've been here to 2005?
Yeah, it's the end of our 16th year.
Wow, okay. Well, this is a great spot. For one thing, you can see, kind of in the background, is the green lawn going right down, and they had Adirondack chairs down there, to the water's edge with Bar Island in the background, and the tide is definitely coming in. So tell me a little bit about the inn. What makes it special?
Well, we've got a lot of really nice people that stay with us, so they're the ones that make it special for us. I think our location is pretty unique. We're the only waterfront bed and breakfast in the village. We're in town, but not downtown, right?
Yeah.
You know, we're walkable to everything, but it's really quiet in the back. As you can see, there's nothing happening back there.
Also easy access into Acadia from here because we're right on the outskirts of downtown. You can zip right out of town into Acadia. You can ride your bike from here right into the carriage roads, or even walk right into connector trails and hiking trails.
That's good. And you've also got parking, so people don't have to worry about finding a parking space.
8 rooms and 8 spots.
Yes.
That's all you need, isn't it? And you serve one beautiful breakfast.
We do a full breakfast every morning. We usually alternate days between a nice savory breakfast, such as Eggs Benedict, or and then the next day a sweet breakfast, like blueberry French toast or waffles.
And is there always like a little fruit course beforehand of some type?
We do a 2-course breakfast. So we do nice elaborate fruit dishes followed by a nice hearty main dish.
Wonderful. Now.
And we serve local coffee from Crooked Porch Coffee. So we try to incorporate as many local companies as we can here at the inn.
And you have a nice range of rooms, from rooms on the street side that maybe are a little bit less expensive to very gorgeous suites. And keeping in mind this was one of the original cottages down here, you can kind of get the feel of what it used to be like here during the Gilded Age.
Right, we tried to retain as much as of the original features of the house while also trying to incorporate more modern features. People want more modern bathrooms, nice walk-in showers, but we've kept some of the oversized clawfoot tubs or the nice carvings and features that were original to the house, like carvings on the fireplaces or ornate, what am I looking for? Mantles, ornate fireplace mantles. So it kind of incorporates a little bit of both traditional and modern.
Now, you're one of the few places in Bar Harbor that's actually open year-round. So why do people come in the winter? What's there to do?
Well, a lot of our guests, first of all, come to relax because our rooms offer fireplaces, soaking tubs, large sitting rooms, views of the bay. And so they're very comfortable rooms if you just need a little rest and relaxation. There's portions of Acadia National Park that stay open, so you can do some scenic driving, hiking trails, and carriage roads are open. When there's great snow, you can do cross-country skiing and snowshoeing. And there's enough shops and restaurants downtown open too that you can spend half a day enjoying the shops down on Main Street, having a nice meal. There's plenty of coffee shops and internet bars open as well, so that you can find plenty to spend a few days with us. Yeah.
Now, you've had a busy summer here. As everybody knows, Acadia kind of did huge numbers this season. So it's probably wise to book ahead if you can. I think you were saying some of your guests this season have already booked for next.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of our return guests book in advance anyway. But, last year, Scott and Cindy were booking for this year, and they found out that they had to, move rooms twice to get the dates that they wanted for, this October. And so next year they just, thought a little bit farther ahead than they normally do. So, if you've got one room that you want, like they do, and the nights that you want, like they do, you book it early. Yeah. But we usually, can accommodate, a few nights in one room, possibly with a move to a second, if that's, if our guests don't object to that. We try to make it pretty easy by transferring your, luggage to your next room. So you really just come back and we swap keys and show you through your new room. So we can accommodate.
And we definitely recommend for 2022 that you start booking now, because I think people are interested, people are calling ahead. Because it was so busy in 2021, people know that they need to make the reservations early. And so I feel like 2022 is going to probably fill up pretty early and then maybe taper off, you know, for 2023.
Maybe.
And
Maybe, or maybe not.
Who knows, right? And here we are in the so-called off-season when I've been walking around Bar Harbor. It's still very busy. The hiking's beautiful. The foliage is still out there depending on where you are. Some places are full, some are peaked, some are a little past. But,
and I think the summer crowds have brought a lot more people later and later into the season. When we first opened the inn, we were almost empty in the beginning of October, and now we're seeing a very full inn all the way through Thanksgiving. And
wow.
So I think there's definitely lots to do. People are discovering the off season here in Acadia and how beautiful it still is and how quiet it is. And so there are lots of people still coming.
Yeah, they call them the shoulder seasons. Those are becoming much more popular.
I bet. And one of the things here, we can all hope and pray that COVID is not with us next year. But one of the things I love is that you've got a lot of different dining areas, including this huge deck out here.
Yeah,
right?
We've got 6 tables and chairs down the deck. We've got these 2 up here on the porch with rocking chairs. We've got 3 2-person tables in the sunroom, and then we can sit 8 at the dining room. And we've got a couple of leaves. We could make that table even bigger if we need to. So yeah, and we only have 16 guests, so that's, you know, 24 seats.
And spread out over the course of the hour and a half you serve breakfast.
Yeah.
That makes it pretty easy.
Yeah, I think we have a nice range depending on your comfort level. We're still serving breakfast outside this far into October on warm mornings. And so people are bringing their dinners back. They're able to dine outside or dine in here if they prefer not to go to busy restaurants for dinner. And so there's lots of options.
It's wonderful. Anything else you'd like to add?
No, just that we're excited to, you know, we're excited that we're all still able to be here and be open this year. And hopefully everyone keeps coming next year and we can put all of this COVID behind us.
Okay, good. Thanks, Kristi and Matt. Again,
Thanks.
we're at the Saltair Inn on the West Street Historic District and on the water in Bar Harbor, Maine.
Thanks, Hillary.